So stupid. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're into the top three.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if I've ever put this gentleman in the top
I
three.
already know exactly who you're talking about.
You already know. My number three team is Thick, which is Bradley Badale Cowell. Can you tell that shotgun is getting to me now?
Hell yeah.
Mr. Bradley, I miss you. We live close to each other and we never hang out. Doesn't matter. Consistent studs. He's got Amon-Ra. He acquired Diggs.
Yeah,
Josh
fuck.
Jacobs.
I don't think he fucking had it in him to get Diggs, but he did. Fucking nutted up and he just got Diggs. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
A big boy move. I agree. I also tried to get Diggs. I think everyone did. I did too as well. So touche, Bradley. I think what'll hurt him is maybe depth. I mean, Michael Thomas is canceled at this point.
Yeah,
just hanging on to him.
I'm surprised I'm surprised he has any Zay Jones, Michael Thomas, KJ Osborne. I'm surprised any of those guys are on his bench, but he doesn't like KJ to do got a lot hurt. Of yeah, I mean he's third receiver on a bad team, and he's injured, so I don't know why you keep that guy on your bench, but that's fine. You do you.
with that sort of quarterback, but I'm the same way. I have no depth, so can't blame him. All right, moving on. This was truly a difficult decision. We all know when I say number two, we're gonna know who number one is. So
sure.
This was difficult mostly because I didn't want to make either of your egos any bigger than they already are.
Sure.
So I know you can appreciate that, but here we go. My number two team this week is Swims Backwards is Smuse, which is our host, Jason.
Layman is just smiling from ear to ear right now. Drinking his fucking mimosa or whatever the fuck he drinks at 8 a.m. on a Sunday.
Dude, if he didn't have a vasectomy right now, his sixth kid would be en route.
Yeah.
He's 6 to midnight right now, Layman. Just calm down, bro. Maybe 3% of my choice was because you whooped my ass last week, Jay.
Yeah.
Maybe, but obviously the number one seed, you're grinding out wins with the combo of Hurts and AJ Brown just killing it every week. Mostert has been a stud. Even Kelsey and Puka, who's cooled off a little bit, has still been a stud.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I think Stafford's coming back like next week, so I should be fine. I should make it through just fine. But yeah.
You think Carson Wentz is going to like some Puka action?
I honestly never cared to watch Carson Wentz, so I don't actually really know his game that well. So I just hope it's just West Coast offense. Puka just gets like 14 targets, maybe 9 catches for 60 yards, 15 points. I'm cool with that. Add a touchdown. All good.
Carson was never on a team that we really cared to watch. So
right, and then the one time. My thing, I've always asked people this because Carson Wentz technically has won a Super Bowl, but Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. So, like, when you're talking about, and not that it's an issue anymore, but at the time I was like, if Carson Wentz is ever, like, debated about being a Hall of Famer, would he claim that he's a Super Bowl winner? Because he just did not play, like, the last 5 games of that season. So, like, yes, you have a Super Bowl ring, but would you claim on your resume that you won a Super Bowl? Doesn't matter.
If I was him, I would.
Yeah, he probably would because he's a fuck. But yeah, I don't. He's terrible, and I think I hate everything about him.
He's got as many rings as Favre and Rodgers.
Unless he targets fucking Puka 14 times a game, then I love him. Don't care, but we'll see.
You might buy his jersey at the end of this year, actually.
Hey, If he is the Rams quarterback the rest of the year and I start Puka and I win, I just might. I'll buy a
See,
Carson Wentz Rams jersey.
there's our bold take of the week.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What else do I have? Oh, I put down on my notes. Holy bye week for you,
Yeah.
dude. What? Like all of your bench
We got the
is on
10-minute
bye.
countdown. Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The 10-minute countdown just popped up. No rush. I just want that's why that was my guttural reaction there. But yeah.
You have like okay.
And I'll tell
We
you
should.
what, I purposely targeted Rashid Rice in that kicker trade that I made with Lehman because he was on bye. I wanted a full bench of bye players. That was my whole intention of Rashid Rice trade. Um, so I feel like if I win this week, the full bench of buys, it will be ultimate.
I agree. I remember like 3 weeks ago you showed me your roster and you were like, "Hey, all my guys are on bench or
Yeah,
are on
week
bye.
10. Yeah,
Just
I've been
one of
looking
me."
forward to this week for a while. Pretty much nothing to lose. I mean, I could lose number one seed, I guess, if I lose this week, but
But that don't matter.
I'm not expected to win, but if I win, it'll be the greatest thing ever. So I love it.
And Lehman knows this because I texted him directly. I said, "Bro, you traded a kicker for like a productive receiver."
Yeah, possibly a keeper for me next year. No, like in reality, because I think he probably got him for $0, so he's like a $5 keeper next year. Patrick Mahomes, number one receiver. You know, I
Collusion.
well, I don't think Lehman thinks long term ever, so I was thinking about that. So it's
It's
fine.
working for him.
He's
So
going for he's got more championships than me. So again,
that's
another
true.
guy you can't truly question, but
Well, him
a
and
little
Chris I,
question.
you mean?
Right, correct. You're right.
Let's be literal here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna read as much as I wrote down because I'm sure his boner is like to the moon.
He's ripped
But
three pants already.
number one is Twizzling Renegades, which is Layman. What the fuck is Twizzling Renegades?
No idea. Care so little to not ever ask.
I'm asking. What is that? I need to answer.
Comment in the comment section below, Layman, please. After you hit the bell, subscribe, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah, subscribe. Nice plug.
Thanks. You gotta get in there.
Layman. I mean, overall, Layman on paper and when it's go time, his team executes. I didn't even know Sam Laporta existed before today. I mean, not today. Before this season. I mean, stud. I don't know what he got him for, but stud pickup.
He drafted him, I think. Pretty
Nice.
Probably
He
pretty
must have
cheap.
bought the draft magazine at his local Piggly Wiggly because
I'll talk to the producers and have them tell me. So you can keep talking and I'll look that information up. Or I'll have my producers. I'll have my producers tell me in my ear.
Yeah, get your full-time staff to figure that out. Again, he's not super deep, but he really doesn't need to be when it's playoff time. His starters will carry him. I mean, Justin Jefferson, I don't know if he's what his timeline is, but he's a stud.
I think he was full practice, so he'll probably be back next week.
Okay. I mean, I saw that funny meme that they're 4-0 without him, but
oh yeah,
I mean he's a fucking stud. So
yeah.
So there you have it. I know we're at like 7 minutes or less, but that's my top 10, motherfucker.
Oh, and then I'm just what is it? Yeah. He got Laporta for $1, so I think that might be a nice groom. That's gonna be a nice $6 groomer for him next year. So, but it is the Lions. They might suck next year, so who knows? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. Did you think of a bet for this week? Usually I do it, but if you didn't, it's all good. I'll think of one.
I mean, I did think of a bet, but if you have one, we can go duel.
I'm not gonna lie right now. I did not think of one.
I wish you would have lied and tried to play it really for a while.
I could probably come up with one real quick, but if you have one, I'd love to hear it.
I do. I think the going rate is $5.
Yeah, that's generally, yeah.
I'm just going bold bet. My quarterback this week against your quarterback, Wilson against Stroud, straight up, no point spread. Whoever scores more fantasy points this week.
And what's the current predictions? I mean, I obviously will accept. Okay, and I have the edge. He's CJ Stroud's predicted 3 more points. You're going to give me straight head-to-head odds on that.
Yep.
All right. So you're taking Wilson.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I think they're going to be down to Buffalo, and he's going to need to chuck it a lot, and
all right.
Hopefully it plays out for me.
Anybody else that's listening, if you want to put $5 on Russell Wilson, text me and I'll take your bet. All right, bold prediction time. Do you have a bold prediction for us? This could be fantasy Seahorse League wise. This could be NFL.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Homer Packer fan, as everyone knows.
Hell yeah.
My bold prediction of the week is Jordan Love throwing 3 touchdown passes against the Steelers.
Hell yeah. Okay.
One of which has to be to AJ Dillon, so that I can get an erection as big as Lehman's.
Now you're saying he will get a reception touchdown, AJ Dillon. One of the 3.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Love to see it.
The bold prediction itself is Jordan Love 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
The preference is that AJ Dillon snags one of them.
I love that. I love that, and to stack on top of that, I do think that the Packers will upset the Steelers. A lot of people pick the Steelers, and I'm not just saying that as a homer. I think it's a trap game for the Steelers.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see what the Packers can do. Although I think the biggest mistake is that they never drafted T.J. Watt, but hopefully
I'm with you there.
Doesn't sack Love too many times. All right, well, we appreciate your time here, Baxter. I'm going to give you about 20 more seconds to say what you want to say, and we'll leave it at that. The floor is yours.
All right. This is like my favorite part of the show, because people tend to trail on and then they can't think of something, and they're like, oh, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden they get cut off. And they're like, wait, I have a football something. And then they... Hopefully you cut it off by then. I don't know.